Right, so first port of call, we're doing the intro for Tears in Heaven. We just hammer on to the 6th string on the 2nd fret into the open 5th string, A. And then we cover these strings 4, 3 and 2 as if we're making a little A chord, like an A chord. But what we're going to do is actually go straight onto a hammer on and off thing on the 2nd string. So I'm working on the 2nd string. So I'm going effectively from the 2nd to the 3rd fret and off again. So that is a kind of hammer on and flick off, really. And then resolving to the 3rd string in the 2nd fret. So it's those notes. You're doing it with these fingers, which means I'm jumping straight to 6 and 3 on the 4th fret and the 2nd string on the 5th fret with a little finger. And straight into my F sharp minor 7. And then the change from there is that I think you were using your little finger there and opening it up that way. And I've got the open E string now, low E string. So. And then D over F sharp. Now, important to realise this is the same shape as this one. So now I've got 6 and 3 in the 2nd fret, little finger in the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, grabbing them together. So I'm all about the 6, 3 and 2 grab happening over here. And I keep that grab going for the next 2 shapes, because all I do is I take the 1st finger off, still grabbing the same strings, and then 1st finger replaces 2nd finger by going to the 1st fret of the 3rd string, and I grab the same again, 6, 3 and 2. So that's the last little move. There are some nuances in terms of oscillating between bass strings and top strings, but don't really want you to worry about that right now. That's an easy add later on. It's better just to get the basic form of So after we've done the intro, like I did then, I'm just going to strum the A chord 4 times. You can do it like that if it's easy for you to play the A chord like that. And then back into the verse, which is going to be very similar. I go to the D over F sharp, then I go back to this chord, and then to an E major chord. So in the intro, when we got to that point, we changed to these little resolving shapes. This time when we get to this chord, we go back to this one, which I think you're playing like that, the A over E, or A over C sharp over E. And then to an E major chord. So I'll play the whole verse section. From there, so I'm playing I've strummed my E major chord, then I go back to my grabs. I've got 6, 3 and 2. Don't do anything with the chord just yet, it stays exactly the same. 6, 3 and 2. Then I get 2 fingers on the 3rd and 2nd string in the 2nd fret, and I grab once again, 6, 3 and 2. And then I've got the next little chord is 4th fret on the 3rd string, 3rd fret on the 2nd string, and I do the same grab, 6, 3 and 2. So that goes chord strum, and then grabbing 6, 3 and 2 of the chord without moving, then changing to 2nd fret, 2nd and 3rd string, grabbing 6, 3 and 2, and then 4th fret, 3rd fret, 3rd string, 2nd string, grabbing 6, 3 and 2. So play through the intro and the verse so you can see the difference. Trying to use the fingers that you will be using, I guess. Okay, so see what you get out of all of that. Okay.
Stop. I got a minute.